Aloha and welcome. Welcome to Mākaha. This is Gina and I'm just standing outside the front door. So this is the parking area and you can see the mountains in the background. And you're just going to walk from the parking spot there. That's your parking spot. Right over on the right there, that's my little white car. And then where that white strip is, you'll start walking up right there and just walk right up here to the stairs. And then you'll come up here. And here we are. Nope, sorry. I'm trying not to turn the camera. Okay, so sometimes people ask me, oh, where do we pick up the key? And actually, there's no key. It's just an electronic lock. And so that number will be in your email. And here we have our little Mākaha place. And so I'll just give you a little tour. So here I had these curtains made by a very good friend of mine. Nice Hawaii print. And then inside the little closet here, we have some beach chairs. I actually just bought one new chair. So there are 4 chairs there now. And there's some snorkeling equipment, some surfboards. And I would just ask that whenever you take stuff to the beach, just please rinse it off at the beach, or there's also a hose at the bottom of the stairs when you're coming up, and you can rinse things off there before you come in. So make sure and rinse off your feet before you come in so we can avoid tracking sand in here. The sand out here is really, really sticky, and so we want to try to avoid getting as much sand off of, and we want to avoid bringing sand into the apartment. Okay, and let's see, over here we have a little stack of books. So these are some books about Hawaii. This is a book about Waianae, which is where we are. This is a book about Oahu. So this book has a lot of great tips in it, and this one might be a little bit old, but you can find these usually at Costco, and they also have a website. So I would highly recommend researching this book before you come to Oahu, because it will give you a lot of great ideas of where to go. This one is another book that I have here, Hidden Oahu. And if you like cooking, there is a Hawaii style cookbook here. This one is about parks in Hawaii and the hiker's guide to Oahu. Because when you come to Mākaha, you want to be spending as much time as you possibly can outdoors, because Mākaha is all about surfing and swimming and snorkeling and being in the water. You can see the beach there in the distance. You can't see the beach, but you can see the ocean. And there are also lots of boats that go right out of the Waianae Small Boat Harbor, which is just down the road, and you can get snorkeling tours. There's our beautiful plumeria tree. It's April right now, so they're just beginning to make flowers, and in a couple weeks it will be full of plumeria flowers, and it smells so amazing. You can get dolphin tours out of the Waianae Boat Harbor, and they come right out here to Mākaha Beach, and they go to maybe like 1 or 2 other areas. But that is something I would definitely put on your list to plan and research before coming. so you can make your reservations and get all of your tourist stuff in. So here we have the little dining area. I didn't set the table today, but as you can see, there are 3 beautiful teak chairs here. And then there is 1 oak desk chair. So this chair I actually had to bring from my home because one of the teak chairs is in the chair repair. Okay, another thing I would like to say is about this little wall. Okay, so this little wall, for some reason, people like to rub the back of the chair against the wall. So this is the 4th different treatment I've done on this wall. This wall has had several different layers of things on it, and I finally just decided, you know what, I'm just going to paint it. So I painted it with a couple different colors and techniques here. So if you would be so kind as to please don't rub the back of the chair on the wall, I would be really, really grateful for that. And here we have our little sofa. And let's see, it's April 2018. I just freshly washed all of the cushion covers, so they're really nice and soft and clean. And then over here we have the TV, in case you are indoors at all. And there is a Roku here, so you can watch Gaia TV, you can watch your Netflix account, you can watch your Amazon Prime account, you can watch YouTube, and a variety of things. Okay, so let's go over to the kitchen here. So there's a microwave there if you want to use it. As an acupuncturist, I wouldn't recommend it, but some people like to use that. And then I have a little book here, so welcoming you. And there is a menu for the pizza place down the street because we don't really have any deliveries out here. But, you know, just some things that you can do here. Here's a hospital in case you have any kind of emergency. There's the phone number, the address, everything. And just like things you can do, places you can go, different beaches, different restaurants, some websites. But there is a lot to do here in Waianae. One of my favorite places to eat is actually Kahumana Farms. Sorry, there's a truck going by outside. Let me see if I can find Kahumana Farms. I don't see it right at the moment, but it is in Lualua Valley, and there's also a really good restaurant. It's a little bit expensive, but if you go for lunch, it's not too bad. At the Disney resort, the Aulani resort, it's called Ama Ama. That is really good. And let me see. Oh, maybe, yeah, there's a bunch of places in Ko'olina. So Monkey Pod Kitchen is a really nice place to have a reasonable meal, and they do have music in the evenings, so that's nice. Just some little guidelines for your checkout. And then here's a little map of the property. I don't know, one time I got a review that said it would have been nice to have had a map of the property. And at that time I actually had the map here on the side of the refrigerator. You can see there is the magnet stuck. Sorry, I haven't been able to peel that off yet. But I just took it off the other day. I don't know why you couldn't see it. But I thought, well, maybe I'll just put it in this little book. It's a little more protected. So there's a map of the property and the pool and everything, the laundry room. The laundry room is actually just right outside the front door. Just go in the parking lot in the center. And then the cards for the laundry are right here. So I don't know why there happen to be 3 cards here right now. I don't know if they work or don't work. But basically what I would do if you need to do laundry is just take these up to the little kiosk. by the front gate, and you can just put it in the little machine, and then you can put in $5 or whatever. I think it only takes like 5s, 10s, or 20s, and it doesn't give you change. So just put in however much you think you'll need. And then the other day somebody said, oh, the pool key is missing. But actually this is the pool key. I said, is there like a little silver thing on a black spiral band in the kitchen? And they said, yeah, but there's no key. But this is actually the key. So if you haven't seen one of these types of keys before, there's a slot in the doorknob to the pool, and you just put the key in the slot and then it'll click, and then you can open the door. So that's how that works. And then there's just a little list here of like guidelines from the association, so you don't have to park, I mean, you can only park with your face in, and don't leave anything outside the door. Don't hang anything off of the balcony lanai railing, such as towels, clothing, etc. It has the pool hours, the wash house hours, and the easiest way to get to the beach. And I also just made a little video about that, so you can check also here on my YouTube page for my little video, which is called From the Mākaha Valley Plantation to Mākaha Beach. And it's just like a 5-minute drive or less down the road. Okay, and so here I just generally try to leave some nice macadamia chocolates. And, I know probably, not everybody likes dark chocolate, but that's what I usually get. And this is organic cane sugar. It's very nice. And then this is Roy's coffee. It's the same coffee that they use in the Roy's restaurant. So for example, you could go to Roy's in Waikiki, you could go to Roy's in Hawaii Kai, you could go to Roy's in Ko'olina, which is right out here. And this is the coffee that they serve in that restaurant. It's 10% Kona blend. It's really good. Okay, so the stove is, a little bit old, and so it does starting to have some issues. Right now, this particular burner is not working. I think I have to change the, I don't know what it's called in the back there, the little electrical housing. These 3 are working right now. And if you, for some reason, experience that they're not working, because I have to take them out, clean these every time. Sometimes when I plug it back in, I might not get it in, totally correctly. Just let me know. I'll come over and fix it, because I can usually make it work. Okay, and then let's see. Oh, down here are the frying pans. So if you need frying pans, there's 3 frying pans in there. And, oh, I have a little clock right here. I like the colors in this clock. That's why I got it. I did have a different clock in here. It was in a different location, and somehow it got broken. So that is the new clock. And then you have your paper towels up there. And I always try to make fresh ice for each guest. So there's the ice there. It's nice and full. And the fridge. So if you have something that is, it still is usable, you can go ahead and leave it. Somebody left some sugar in there and some, I don't know, margarine or something. There's like a ton right at this moment of mayonnaise and mustard in here. There's 4 containers of mayonnaise and 4 containers of mustard and giant containers of ranch dressing and some sriracha. Here's another thing of ranch dressing. So, I always try to clean them. I look at them. I check the expiration dates. If there's something that see, I mean, I don't know when, sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. I'm not very good at this, so please forgive me. But, anyway, there's, some things here, some basic things. Oh, sorry, I didn't clean that very well. But, anyway, so there's that. And then, I love this painting by my friend Catherine. It's a soul painting. She calls them soul paintings. She paints them from her soul. And this is a beautiful lotus that she gave me. Beautiful lotus painting. And then up here, I just bought some salt. There's a new salt. I didn't fill up the grinder, but anyway, if you need some salt, it's there. And I just brought over this coconut oil, and then there's, you know, some other little things in there. And then here we have, oh, this is a little bit backwards. So these are the glasses. These are the little glass coffee cups. Here's the French press. Sorry again, I'm not looking at the camera. Okay, sorry. Okay, what else? Okay, we have our silverware drawer. And this is really nice, 1810 stainless steel silverware. And I got a few packages. So there originally were 16 of each piece. Now I think there are only like 6 teaspoons. So I don't know what happens to the teaspoons. I don't know where they go. But, you know, just try to, I don't know, don't lose the teaspoons if possible. And then in here we have extra kitchen towels and pot holders. And then there's some other pots and pans down here. And there's actually a, what is that called? A slow cooker. There's a thermos, a mixing bowl, a toaster, and 2 coffee pots. In case you would like a simple coffee pot or a complicated coffee pot, you can choose. And let's see, okay, here we have our drawer of dishes. So we have like cereal bowls, a little bit bigger bowls, some little plates, and then I have little peacock plates under there. There's little peacock bowls here. I love peacocks, as you can tell. Just because, you know, they're our friends and they live here with us. There's also extra dishes. Ah, this one is heavy. Extra dishes down here. Sorry, this drawer has like a little stain in it. I don't know what that is. But in case, you know, you have any desire to just have more kind of standard dishes, those are there. And then, okay, so this is also, sometimes people leave me a message that says, oh, it would have been nice to have had a broom to sweep up. And, you know, the brooms are back here. This is just sort of where I've always kept brooms, is next to the refrigerator. So there's actually 2 little brooms. There's a little broom and a regular broom and a dustpan and a Swiffer. So there's that. And then there's a little bit of foil here. And these are, oh, sorry. Again, I'm not looking through the camera. These are the plastic bags for the trash can. And I just have like a tiny little trash can because, you know, being in Hawaii, we really have to take the trash out every single day because we don't want to actually leave any trash under there because, you know, all kinds of things would be attracted. And let's see, there's a little cleaner here if you need to, you know, clean the countertop. There's more dishwashing liquid if you need it. And there's a little bit of laundry detergent, and the laundry detergents usually are, you know, just that people have left here. So if you need it, there might be some there. If you have extra, you can leave it there. And then this is the dishwashing liquid. I bought this because I like this. It works really well. It's really well concentrated and it smells great. That one happens to smell like basil. If you don't want basil smelling dishwashing liquid, you can use this one, which is actually just plain. There's no fragrance to it. So I know some people are sensitive to fragrances. So I just make sure to have a plain one there too. And then this is the futon that actually you can open this. You just pull it forward or push it forward. Basically, you just push it like this forward, and then it'll click, and then it'll open. So you can use it as a bed. And then over here in the center, there's a ottoman right here, and inside this ottoman there's some bags. These are like zippered, like pillow bags, and there's like the blanket, the pillow, the extra sheets. Everything is like, you know, sealed up in there, so those stay in there. And let's see what else. Okay, so we can go into the second bedroom first. So as you can see, it's just a very simple little bedroom. I do just, you know, like to keep things pretty simple here. I like to have a reading light for everybody because I love reading. And this is also a book by one of my teachers about the way of all life. And then there's a bunch of books under here too. If you want to take a book with you, feel free to do that. And then, oh, so this is the closet. There's extra towels, and there's also beach towels and extra pillows, and there's also extra blankets over there. There's extra blankets right there. And then these beds are pretty sturdy, pretty good. And if you want, I can also put these two beds together to make a king, because I have a king conversion kit. So if you would prefer that, like if you're two couples instead of a family, I'm happy to do that also. And then over here, somebody asked me one time, oh, can you put a little extension cord so that, you know, we could plug our phone in? So that's what that is there. And then this is the second book on the way of all life, healing, rejuvenation, and immortality, which you're also welcome to take that book or any of the books that you see. Oh. Okay, sorry about that. And here we have our little artwork on the wall. Nautilus. I love seashells and seahorses, as you can probably tell. Okay, and so here we have the bathroom. And, you know, I did like this extra super duper cleaning thing in here the other day. And as you can see, part of the finish, actually, I scrubbed so hard that I scrubbed it off. So I do know that I have to have this bathtub reglazed at some point, but for now, hopefully it's okay. And then I just got, so it's April, springtime. I'm trying to just make things a little springier in here. So this is a brand new shower curtain on the inside and on the outside. And then this, I don't know why I have to point this out, but this is the bath mat. I used to have it, you know, I would leave it hanging from there, but then I came in one time and somebody had put the hand towel on the floor and they left the bath mat hanging up there. I'm not sure why, but anyway, so now I'm putting it here so you can see that goes on the floor. And if for some reason I forget to put one and you want one, just let me know. Cute little towels. Let's see, got our washcloths. Oh, and then usually try to have some toiletries for you. So there's shampoo, conditioner, body wash, And then